Alright guys, straighten the camera a little bit. Back with this week's toy pickups. Actually got quite a few things in right now. Got some stuff I was waiting for. I think I mentioned it in the last video, but that stuff finally came in. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First thing I got, Nimrod. Now, I know this was their re-release of this because it was a Build-A-Figure or deluxe set or something like that. It was before I really started collecting Marvel Legends, so I didn't have it. And they did like some little improvements on it. They changed the color scheme. They obviously made him pinless in the knees, but not in the arms. Don't know why. And I got him specifically just to go with, because I got my 97 Sentinel. So I figured, like, let's just go full force and just get, since I have cable, let's get the future Sentinel, Nimrod. And he comes with, if you want to see the box, forward, sideways, and the back. Alright, so inside the box he comes with an extra face plate, which is cool. I might switch between the two, and then some extra hands, but not much else. The double jointed and pinless knees are great. Not that I'm gonna have Nimrod running, but it's cool to have it in there so I can give him some articulation. The single jointed elbows kind of suck because I can't do too much with it, but at least he has a bicep swivel and the hands come. And then the effect pieces that came, because I actually just took him off the shelf because I forgot that I actually didn't talk about him last week. So I want to go ahead and make sure you guys saw him. This is a little close up. All right. It's very white and kind of pearlescent. So I don't know if that comes across in the video. And then the effects. All right, so that is Nimrod. Other thing that I got, and this was definitely something he almost fell. So definitely some things I was waiting on. We'll go with the first one. I got the Magic Square Grimlock. Now, I already have the New Age Grimlock, which is fine. I'm absolutely fine with that one. And I actually have him in Dino mode if you look at him over there. But I felt I might as well complete the full Magic Square set, and I didn't mind having a robot mode Grimlock and a Dino mode Grimlock. The only thing I can say that I don't really dig on him is they could have put a little bit more lighter blue paint on that visor, because you can barely see that. But he's super articulated because Magic Square, like, all their articulation comes from their transformation, so he does basically everything except kick out to the side. Oh wait, no, sorry, he had a side flap that I didn't pop up. He kicks out everywhere. Arms up here, there. He comes with this gun and then another gun. Sorry, not another gun. He comes with a sword, because that's the box. He comes with a sword. Other side of the box, other side of the box, and then the back. I always like that little thing that they do, because it gives you the 80s feel with the power bar. I love that about Magic Square, and I'm gonna toss that. But other than that, he's really cool. Very cartoon, toy colors. He fits what I need him to fit. Lastly, what I got, since I got Grimlock, you know, I had Swoop, I had Slag, I had Snarl, Grimlock, and then I had to get Sludge. My set is now complete, unless they add a 6th Dinobot, which they've been known to do, or people who make Dinobots have been known to do. New Age is doing that combiner thing. Man, I'm kind of jealous about that. Hoping Magic Square does that, but here's Sludge. Same thing. I really dig this, like, little blunderbuss gun that he has. Doesn't extend. I don't know why I thought it extended for a second. But I love him. He's gonna stay in my robot mode. Maybe one day I'll get a wild hair up my behind, and I'll put everybody in Dino mode and just have them sitting in Dino mode. But this is cool. I really like this, and he's just as articulated as Grimlock is. Man, these feet, it's huge. I don't know how you take steps in these. Maybe that's why they stay in Dino mode so much. Forgot to show the box. And the back. Alright, so that's the pickups for this week. Toy news. I know G.I. Joe had some renders that dropped. We got to see Zanya come out with the swamp ski